Yo, what's up, team? Listen, I'm not going to waste your time today. We've got multiple plays on the board, all backed by real data, strong trends, and elite matchups. And if you've been watching the channel lately, you already know what time it is. We've been cashing. And today, we're not just focused on one angle. We've got a high confidence playmaker spot, a sharp value under, a superstar fade, and another elite regression spot. One of these plays might honestly be one of the cleanest reads we've had all season long. So lock in, stay focused, and don't skip anything because I'm breaking this all down step by step. Let's get into it. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is where we are going to break down the NBA props, trends, and matchups to find real edges in the betting market. Not guesses, no hype, real breakdowns backed by data, trends, game theory, and matchup analysis. And if you've ever been here before, you already know the goal: consistency, discipline, and stacking wins long term. Let's keep that moving. Real quick, before we go ahead and lock in these plays today, if you want my free picks every day or access to my VIP premium card, sign up for my winnable link in the bio. That's where I drop my strongest plays. And right now, there's serious value on the apps too. Novig, you spend $5, you get $50 free using code NIGHT10. Better, you get two no sweat entries up to $200. And once again, using code NIGHT10 on that one. And the links will be down in the bottom of this video. And if you guys sign up with code NIGHT10 and send me proof to tsk1016@gmail.com, I will hook you guys up with a free month of VIP plays, normally $150. Now let's get into this card. First of all, before we get into the card, let me show you how my free plays went yesterday and how the VIP was. If you look down here, my VIP, I went 2-0 yesterday in VIP versus my free plays, which were 2-2. So if you look at it, my higher quality plays are over here in VIP. So sign on up for those apps, send me a snapshot, and you guys will be hooked up with the free month of VIP plays. All right, let's get into our first play of the day, and it is Paola Banchero over 4.5 assists. This is one of the strongest spots on the entire board, and it's not because of scoring, because of role expansion in a playoff environment. So let's break this down. Paola is a primary ball handler, and it's when games get tight, like in a play-in situation, his usage doesn't increase as a scorer. It increases as a facilitator. Now, look at the trend. He's been over in 7 of his last 10 games. He's coming off of a triple-double, heavy on ball responsibility every possession. Now the matchup, no Embiid completely changes this Philadelphia's defense. Without him, interior collapses faster. Help defense gets more aggressive. Rotations will break down quicker, and that will lead to one thing: drive and kick basketball. When Paola attacks the paint, defenders are collapsed instantly. That creates corner threes, wing kickouts, secondary assist opportunities. This is the formula tonight: drive, collapse, kick, assist. In a high pressure playing game, stars don't just score more, they facilitate more. This is a perfect setup for 5+ assists with strong upside beyond that. All right. Now, going into play number 2, we got Paul George under 9.5 rebounds and assists. Now, we shift into a sharp angle because this is where most bettors get tricked by the name value. They see Paul George. We see the data. He's gone under this line in 5 straight games. 6 of his last 10 overall. But let's go deeper. His playmaking numbers are trending down. His potential assists are low, meaning even when he has the ball, he's not generating high-quality passing opportunities. Now, the matchup. Orlando is elite defensively. They limit the perimeter creation, they slow the pace down, they force isolation basketball. And most importantly, they are one of the best teams in the league at limiting assists to wing players. This is what we call a multi-layer under. Trend supports it, matchup supports it, and the game script supports it. That is a sharp edge. All right. If you're still locked in, you're ahead of most people watching this slate. So drop a like in the drop a comment down below and let me know. Are you going to ride this payola over, or are you going with the Paul George under, or are you taking both of them like that? And I want your best honest opinion. Are you more of an over better or an under better? All right, let's get back into this. All right, going with pick number 3. We got our boy Stephon Curry. Under 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is a disciplined play because nobody likes to fade Steph Curry. But that's exactly why this line exists. Let's look at the numbers. He's been under in 9 of his last 10 games. Struggles versus elite defensive teams. Clippers ranked the top 5 as point guards. Now the matchup. The Clippers can throw multiple defenders at him, switch everything, double off screens, force the ball out early. And when that happens, his assist production doesn't spike enough to cover the drop in scoring volume. Now, factor in play in basketball. It'll be a slower pace, more half-court sets, more defensive intensity. That's not ideal for points, rebound, and assists overs. And here's key. When Steph gets pressured early, he becomes more off ball. That limits touches, shot volume, and assist chances. Everything here leads to the under. All right, now going on to the other side of the ball, we got our boy Kawhi Leonard. And we're going to go with under 41.5 for him on his PRA. This might be actually the sharpest play on the entire slate because this is all about the inflation versus reality. Let's break this down. You look down here, he has 10 straight unders, 8 straight unders at home, averaging the mid-30s for his PRA production. Now the line. We got the line here at 41.5. That's a massive gap. Nothing in his recent profile justifies that jump. Now matchup. Golden State is elite at defending wings. Contested mid-range shots, help side rotations, limiting second chance stats, and in playoff style games, you don't get inflated box scores. You get efficiency. Even if Kawhi plays well, that doesn't automatically get you to 42 PRA. That's the edge. Alrighty. Let's go through this full card recap here. I'm going to slide down here and show you my bet slip. I got Paola Banchero over 4.5 assists. Paul George under 9.5 on his rebounds and assists. Stephon Curry under 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kawhi Leonard under 41.5 on his points, rebounds, and assists. We've got 1 high usage playmaker angle, 3 strong regression fade spots, clean matchup driven edges. This is a disciplined card. Not forced, not random, built on real data. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you've made it this far, You're locked in, and that's how you stay ahead in this space. Make sure you join the Winnable link. Use code NIGHT10 on either the Novig app or on the Better app. Send me proof for your free VIP month, and you will get winning tickets like I had in the VIP yesterday. And if you haven't already, please like the video and please subscribe to the channel so you get notifications on when I post future videos. Because we're dropping plays daily, and as always, let's keep stacking, let's keep cashing, and let's win these games.